welcome to this episode of Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts right here at Brady's Restaurant, as they will be our home for the 2012 season. I'm Alan Waddell, and we are now a week into the season as I welcome to the show the head football coach of the Southeastern Lions, Coach Ron Roberts. Coach, first week in the books, you went on the road, faced a very good Missouri team. Talk about week one and traveling, going up there, having all the deals with the hurricane. A lot of your team on the plane for the first time. There was a lot of things that were challenging about this week.
Well, there was, we said going up there, it was going to be, as far as the environment and place, it was going to be a great opportunity for us, and it was. And I think it's going to benefit us down the road in the long run. There were some adversities there, obviously, that first, during the week. There was the hurricane, evacuation, kids getting, out and missing practices and those things. We got to get to the point where we don't want to use those as excuses for what we did. We went out there and again, we didn't play. It didn't feel like we played as well as we could have, but that's where we're at now. So we got to make sure we just grow from here.
Coach, I don't know if our fans understand the logistics of moving a college football team all the way from Louisiana up to Missouri, all the equipment, things that go to that nature, and then plus the flight got moved from New Orleans to Baton Rouge. That was it was a logistical nightmare this past week.
Yeah, it was. It was a little different. You had to move the flight because we couldn't get to New Orleans, and then it was pain because we had to bus it. We have to truck our equipment up there because it's too heavy to put on the plane. So we trucked that up there, and those guys actually, that was a little bit of a nightmare because we weren't sure the path they had to take to stay away from the hurricane and to get there. But they did a great job and got there and everything. And, so it went pretty smoothly.
Well, we're going to take a look at the highlights in just a few minutes as we come back in just a moment. But, Coach, a lot of your players really got on the big stage for the first time. As I know there was a lot of new faces on the offensive side of the football, especially at some skill position places. I know when we look at the highlights, you're going to say we made too many mistakes, we gave away some opportunities, but overall after week one, what sticks out after this game?
Well, the best one is that I think our effort was good. Our kids played hard. That's great. That's a positive of it. There were some guys, individual efforts that were good and pretty solid. There's not enough of it, and there's too many mental mistakes to win ball games. And like I said, that doesn't matter if we're playing South Dakota State or Missouri or anybody else in the conference. Those things can't happen if you're going to win football games.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the highlights against Missouri right here on Inside Southeastern Football with head coach Ron Roberts, presented by Brady's Restaurant.